Hello, I'm Sheila Janakos. I'm the CEO of Healthy Horizons, and I'm also a board certified lactation consultant. And today we're going to take a look at two pumps, both by Elvie. One is the regular Elvie. We'll take a look at this one compared to the Stride, which is the brand new pump that just came out. Lots of questions from people about both. So I wanted to be able to give a little bit of a comparison just to kind of give you a background about both pumps. So first of all, if we're looking at the standard Elvie, you can kind of look at the size and the profile. If we look at the Stride, I'm going to show it to you in the box, it's very similar. One of the things I noticed when I first opened it, though, is it's not packed very well. So don't think that your product is used or something's wrong if it comes kind of packed a little, not as secure as they pack the regular Elvie. So I'm going to unpack this really quick. And one of the things that I really find exciting about this pump is how lightweight it is. Very, very nice design. The other thing about it is, even though there's tubes, they don't seem to be a big issue, which we always like. So both pumps do charge on the USB cable, so that's nice. They both charge within a couple of hours. So I found with the Stride that after 2 hours, it was completely charged. So very similar to the Elvie. So let's just bring it up here and kind of show you the size comparison. Very similar. Maybe the regular Elvie is just a little bit heavier, but the size is very much the same. Both of them have the same capacity, about 4 to 5 ounces, which is very nice. But one of the things I did notice is if you're moving around, there is the possibility that milk can spill from the top of the Stride. The Elvie is completely, you're pumping directly into the bottle. So if it's held on tight, probably nothing's going to spill. But with the Elvie Stride, there is this little pour hole basically to pour your milk. So if this wasn't completely tight, I could see how that could possibly happen. One of the other things, I think it's just as easy to use. You want to make sure that you are centered and that it's on tight enough so you have a good suction. The suction with this is like gets up to 270 millimeters of mercury. I would say the Elvie doesn't get quite a strong suction, but most people are finding pretty similar output. But they did a good job with this little teeny motor here with the Stride. So if you don't mind the tubes, which you kind of hook onto your pants and put in, you are still hands-free. The nice thing is the price point. So the Elvie is almost $500. This one retails for about $250. So nice price point. What a lot of people are doing is they're getting one of these and then they're getting a standard personal use pump for those times that they can be more stationary. When you look at the parts that you're going to wash, I found that there are 4 components here that you're going to wash each time with the Stride, and there's going to be 5 with the Elvie. So if you want to wash less pieces, maybe the Stride's the way to go. If you're on a budget, maybe the Stride's the way to go. If I were going to do something, I think I would start with the Stride, kind of get used to the Elvie experience, and then see if I wanted to move up to the Elvie with the motor built in. Sound-wise, I would say the Stride is a little louder, and that's because it's this motor, right? It's not quite as insulated, but it's not that much louder. It's still a very quiet experience. Comfort-wise, I think it's just as comfortable. People have not complained, and they feel like the suction is actually really adequate. So you're going to do well with that. So those are the main parts that I would say. Now, there is an app that you can use for both of them. And the app will tell you like how much milk you're collecting, etc. And both of them have the app. So they're both connected. Very, very similar in that aspect. The parts, I would replace the parts every couple of months. So one of the drawbacks is they don't have the parts out yet for the Stride for people to replace. But I would say every 3 months, just like with the Elvie, with the little diaphragm here, you're going to want to replace that. Those pieces can wear out, and we want to make sure that we have a really nice, good suction. Oops. So if you see right here, There's that little valve. That's something you want to be careful about when you're washing it, that you're not squishing it too much when you pull it out, because we want to keep that in good shape. But overall, similar amount of pieces to wash. So my overall experience would be, I would probably give this a try first because of the price point. And if you like it, then I'd go to the Elvie, but both of them are wonderful pumps.